Okay, so this is part 2. I'm gonna just show like what it looks like whenever the game's like when it's playing. I'll show you some gameplay. I don't want to make it too long, and I'll just show you like the menu and everything. Just show you like just my end thoughts. Usually you put that on a new game console, but it's a really good. I think it's a really good console. Just put it up in front. I like the console. Really recommend it if you can find one. They're not really hard to find, but the model ones are. So yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, so I'm using the S-Video cables. This is not like the official ones, because the official S-Video cables for the Saturn are very expensive. Just get the retro-built ones. They're like $5. And I've compared it with normal composite, and it looks I mean, it's not like comparing HDMI to composite, but it's a lot better. If they're only $5, just get them. They're just way better. Just get them. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you turn it on. See, look. See this? I remember the access light and the power light. That's all. That's just what I meant. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it on, and hopefully, you'll be able to hear it because I turned up to 30. This thing's kind of quiet in the menu. Okay, that's good because I mean I took the thing apart. Okay, I just had to turn it down. I took the thing apart to like clean it and everything. Also, the battery wouldn't die, and it didn't. It still works. And yeah. Well, anyways, this is the menu. Yeah, it makes that noise. I mean, currently there's nothing in there. I mean, it just says drive up and you hear that ding noise. But that's the CD with graphics like karaoke. Because since this thing was popular in Japan. I mean, it is a Japanese console anyway, so it has a lot of like karaoke things. In that max line where I showed you where the battery is, there's like a thing where you put MPEG like quality video. So a lot of games, some games took affected that, where it's kind of like just MPEG. I don't know. I don't know all much about that. I just know it looks a lot better than just what it looks like. So kind of like a daughter board is what it's called. It's a daughter board. But anyways, that's what it is. I don't know what the channels are for. I don't know how to use it. And if you hit like buttons that aren't used, see? It just makes that noise. It's kind of funny when you make a bunch of noise, when you do a bunch of. But anyways, that's the system settings. I'll show you that when I get there. That's high controls. Yeah, well that's it. This is what it does. So if you're like watching a CD, you see this spaceship. Haha, you get it? Sega Saturn. I know, I'm purposely making it corny. If you know, I'm not thinking it's not funny at all. There's a reason why. It's kind of like Atari with cats. They were interested in planets. So, yeah. That's also what a logo looks like that, too. But that's basically what it is. You'll just see it do all kinds of stuff. Let's just watch it. I mean, when you watch a video, when you listen to music, there's really nothing to watch. But, yeah. Not that I know of. Maybe that's what the CD channels are for. But anyways, you'd be able to skip backwards and everything. This is basically just basic stuff. Like you're able. Well, you won't be able to usually do that, but these stuff right here, you'd be able to do normally in just about any CD player. Like repeat. Yeah, pretty much. I'd keep it off. But then there's advanced controls, and this is where it gets kind of cool. In the CD player, you'd be able to like if you're listening to the songs. You can like adjust the vocals and everything, so it makes it sound low pitch and high pitch. Like it's kind of funny actually. Though it makes everything high pitch. It makes the whole entire song high pitch or low pitch, and it does work. It's not really gimmicky, but I mean nowadays it probably is. But for 1994 or 5, whatever you want to consider it, that was not that bad. It was really advanced for its time. And even to this day, there's never really been CD players that are like this. There's not that many. Program sequence, you should know what that is. Adjust surrounds, basically, if you're listening to a song, and you can make it. It's not like surround sound, not that I know of. I'm sure if you had 4 speakers, it might, but it only goes out stereo. So basically, it'd be like boom, 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 like like sounds like it's echoing pretty much. That's basically what it is. I don't really get it, but actually, in some songs, it does make it sound pretty cool. Like I guess it doesn't make it sound like it's live, sort of, or there's nobody there, but it sounds like it's echoing somewhere, like if it's not just in a recording studio. I guess that's what it's probably for. Scan intros, I'm not sure what that does. I really don't know. That's to show the time, like that's the elapsed time, like how much time was gone through. This should be like how much time you have on the song. Click it again, that would be how much you have in the whole entire CD. And then this should be remaining in that one song, and then remaining in the rest of the CD. Shuffle tracks, that's easy. Clear all settings, that's just if you did anything and you messed it up by accident, it just clears it. That's all it does. Repeat A and B, I'm not exactly sure what that it does, but and then just back to the basic controls. So I'll just show you what to do in the system. So most of the time people buy it when you use it. Oh god, look at that. Sorry, that thing just went way out of focus. I didn't notice it. Hopefully it didn't go out of focus before. I don't think it did, but yeah, so basically you'll buy it and it'll have like it won't have a battery. If it does have a battery, it's probably dead. Though sometimes they do put out new batteries. And don't ever go on eBay and buy a Sega Saturn battery. It's just the normal it's a CMOS battery. It's a CR2032. You can get them for that much. Only problem is them things drain. Them suckers drain really quickly. Why they didn't use AA's? I don't know. They should have. But anyways, you can adjust the clock, which is you're gonna see that just like the Dreamcast and a lot of other consoles when you don't have the battery working. It'll say select the clock, and then you'll see this. See, it has that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, I was thinking, since this is an older device, an older machine, that if it would think it was April 31st, but it knows that it ends at April 30th, so it's the correct date, and I believe it's the correct time too. So yeah, and then you can select the language. There's a few. See, of course it's gonna have Japanese because it's a Japanese console. Memory manager, like I told you, this thing has not that much memory. See, look. Okay, this thing when you get it has like 600 and something blocks. Like the one meg cards have like 10,000 or something like that. That's a lot. This thing only has like 600. I mean, it's enough if you're only gonna get a few games, or if you're just not planning on getting Virtual Fighter, which I don't know why you wouldn't. But see, like Daytona USA, it takes like 30 blocks, and Virtual Fighter, look at that, 180. So I'm planning on getting a memory card, and I'll show you what it's like. But that's just to clear right there. Other settings, button labels. I guess it's just either that means there's no words, or there's just nothing there. Like you just let me guess what this does. Audio, obviously that's stereo mono, however you say it. And sound effects, it disable or it enable. I like this sound effects. They're pretty cool. But then that's basically the to show that noise you always hear in the Japanese version. Like, okay, I know, kind of sound like I just cut, but that wasn't a cut. But in the Japanese version, the startup sound, I like it better. Like you can look for them online. I don't have the video editing service to add that into there, but it's better than what we got. I mean, obviously the games, they got all the games we had plus like 600 more games, like plus 500 more games, a lot of games. But basically in the Japanese version, if you open the CD, like it'd be like that. While the American one, it makes like a really girly sounding noise. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to like ha ha. And you see how it's green? Basically, when you're listening to a CD, them things will like line up and everything. Well, they'll turn different colors to show the audio levels, and they'll spin around and make like they'll expand and contract. Well, that's as small as you'll get them, but I'll show you what I mean. I'll put a CD in, okay? Okay, I just put Daytona USA in there. That's the good thing about Sega Saturn games. You can put them on CD players, even though it says don't do it. It does nothing. You can just put them in there, and you can just play the music off of it. Now, it's Dreamcast games might damage it because it's not a CD, they're GD-ROMs, but Sega Saturn CD-ROMs aren't going to do anything. Not that I know of. But some game consoles, or some things won't read them. Like my Xbox 360 doesn't even recognize it. Xbox One does, but Xbox 360 doesn't. Bad thing about Xbox One, you can't burn them. So it means no listening to Daytona USA music while you're playing Forza. But anyways, I'll show you what I mean. You have the, I'll play it and I'll show you what you can do. See, that's what I meant. And but you can use the bumper. Anyways, I forgot that I set my camera to where it only stops at 10 minutes, so it just makes me know. But anyways, I have like 5 more minutes to record. But anyways, what you can do is this, look. See, like, kind of like this. You can rewind. And guess forward, because I forgot, I think I may have showed on the controller at the end of the video, you can see that. And anyways, this is what I meant. You hear how it sounds like typical Daytona? Daytona! And then watch this. So you make it sound like, and also you can mute the vocals, which makes it sound like karaoke. See? It just kind of quiets it. It's pretty cool, actually. And hitting the B button on anything on here will make it reset it pretty much. Oh yeah, I gotta hit the. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, so hitting the start button does that. I'm sorry. I was kind of stuck because I'm looking through my camera pretty much. That's why I'm doing that. And this is the adjusting this round. Down, look. Hear it? Hitting it in the middle actually makes it sound pretty cool. Look. It's not. You can kind of hear the difference. Hear it? That sounds like it's just pure sounds coming from an iPhone or something. Sound this and now this, it sounds like you're kind of there. You can hear kind of like a vibrating. It's really cool. I really love this song. I know it sounds cheesy, but come on. It's Daytona, USA. It's very awesome. It's so bad, it's good, pretty much. And hitting the start button or hitting right over here starts the application. Hitting C, hitting the start button. And yeah, I'll just show you some quick gameplay, hopefully. And remember I told you the 3D is not, it's not the strong point. The 2D is what the strong point is, but the 3D is not really. If you want a 3D system, you want 3D games, you're going to go on the PlayStation. But if you want 2D games, you go in here. And you can kind of see it from here, but you can see better videos. And see how it doesn't really look all that great. This is the launch title. One of the launch titles. The Success. I mean, no, Daytona USA. But, yeah. This is not really going to be a review, so I'll just, like, cut to the gameplay. Okay. I didn't really cut that much time out, but by, like, 10 seconds. But with the 15-minute thing, you want to have as much time as you can. It runs at 20 frames. I mean, it's how you look a little bit better on the camera. Surprising, because nowadays, it looks better on TV, but on here, with the S-video and everything, it really shows what its problems were. But it's a very, very, very playable game. There's nothing problem with it, just the graphics. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking. But you get the idea. And see it, you can reset it on there. But I'll show you another game. One cool thing about the Saturn, unlike the PlayStation, is kind of like the Dreamcast and a lot of modern consoles. You open up the disk drive and it brings you right back to the menu. Watch this. Right back to the menu. No need to turn off your console or reset or any of that stuff at the PlayStation. This thing was far more advanced than the PlayStation, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll show you the next game. Okay, I'm playing Sky Target, and this is kind of just a glimpse of it. But yeah, that's just the pre-rendered stuff. Well, not really pre-rendered. It's actually using the Sega Saturn. Though of course, being at this time period and using CDs, you're going to see a lot of FMV games. But luckily, that was towards the end of the CD. So, but anyways, but yeah, this is you can kind of see what I mean. But basically, you get the point. And I'm sorry, I don't have any 2D games. Stupid Bernie Stoller kept us from having 2D games. He's stupid. But anyways, I'll show you my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on the Sega Saturn is well, I like it. I mean, not to be a Sega fanboy, but honestly, I think if you want to collect games, this is a really good console to go for. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time.